Right, y'all, I'm just getting set up here. I'll be started in just 1 second. All right, y'all, we are playing Norco. If you joined me yesterday for the stream, welcome back. I have been very much enjoying this game. It's a very fun point and click pixel art game. Lots of, if you're from Louisiana, especially if you're from southeastern Louisiana, I think you'll really enjoy it. And if you're not, well, then you get a glimpse of what southeastern Louisiana is like. You know, in a dystopian hellscape, which is kind of what it's like here. I'm ready to retire. How'd you get involved with Super Duck? It's all used to happen on Craigslist. Oh, wow. Posts showing up, the strangest things. I was bussing tables uptown, couldn't swing rent, had a kid to feed, started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was steal a head drive. Broke into a man's house in Norco, stole it right out of his office. Brought it to another house. People there were just like me. Just like you, how? Didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. House wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. They plugged the head drive into a wall. They gave me some cash. I left. Interesting. Supposed to get into the mall in Kenner, get the stone and bring it back to the Super Duck, but the entrance is locked. Were you listening to anything the kid at the entrance said? You have to be initiated to get in. Yeah, well, so what if we do it a different way? What if we break in? I mean, there's got to be more than one way into the mall. Alright. You know, I don't know why I'm using a mouse, a controller. I should just be using my mouse. It'll be so much easier. Alright, let's look at this new app. I am friend. Oh, goody. What are you? I am friend. That's not creepy. First reading of John, not far in a yard. I bet you want to bet it's that yard that's over here. Oh, there it is. So very Pokemon Go. First reading from the Apocryphon of Kenner John. Oh, Jesus Christ. Early years you spend inside, TV on, dad blaring the games. Says he keeps Christ in his heart, but it's a lie. Kenner is the only place on Earth. Ugh. No, you do not want to spend a lot of time in Kenner. That place is a dump. I mean, it's affordable, unlike the rest of New Orleans, but it's just like all of New Orleans has, flair to it, culture, that's got this je ne sais quoi about it. Kenner is just concrete, it's like every other city, every other suburb in America. It's boring as hell. There's no life there. Anyway, I don't like Kenner. Also, the police in Kenner suck. Like, really bad. Alright, anyway, so. Kenner is the only place on Earth. Nowhere to go, no one to hang out with. Your flesh is alien. The house is a prison. Only escape through fiber lines. Someone in the forums posts a flyer for a show. Somewhere to meet people, something to do, whatever. You borrow your dad's car and go. Step into Saint Somewheres and you immediately know these aren't your people, Garrett. You make a few jokes, someone calls you a Nazi, throw the first punch, things spiral out of control. Am I falling into a neo-Nazi cult here? You're bleeding out. You're outside bleeding, pushing someone's face into a trash can full of Go Cups and beer bottles. The scum are screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Also, for those who aren't super familiar with what a Go Cup is, New Orleans has an open drinking ordinance where as long as your alcohol is not in a glass container, you are legally allowed to drink in public. So if you're ever at a bar and you want to go to a different bar, you can and you still have a lot of drink, you can just ask the bartender for a Go Cup. They'll take your beer and basically pour it, or your booze, whatever you got, and pour it into a plastic cup. Someone knocks you over the head with a floor jack. If you fall to the ground, they think you're dead. You're unconscious for 11 days. You wake up with a slouched mouth on your left side, determined to ruin everyone's life. You watch the forums closer now. You call the cops on the next show, and the next show, and the next show. You get the place shut down for a while. You didn't let up. Good job. Fuck the scum. Okay. Sun will be up by the time this is through. Hi, Carl Vela. Bye, Carl Vela. You just came to say hi and bye? Hope I didn't scare you off in just the first few seconds. Saint Somewheres, a bar downtown. Alright, let's go downtown. There we go. Saint Somewhere. Real quick, though. Oh, wait. Before I go, I didn't look over here in the drainage canal. Wonder if there's anything interesting here. Probably not. Fence joins the backside of two strip malls. The crevice between them reveals a smear of light toward Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence is drive-through chicken, car audio, mattresses, direct you. Yeah, mattresses. Woo! Water towers, power lines, and crumbling concrete. Traffic signs. Board of landscaping attempts, unkempt shrubs, solar fed Christmas lights, weathered and free. Yeah, that sounds like Kenner, all right. The downpour finds its way into the drainage canal, its water level slowly rising. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Saint Somewheres. Once a modest neighborhood bar, it has moved through a succession of subcultural clientele over the past decade. First came the squatters, who took up residency near homes damaged by hurricanes or simple neglect. Squatters attracted the punks brought the hipsters, and so on. Now exists in a subcultural estuary. Only one change of ownership away from becoming an upscale wine bar. I'm trying to think of what bar. There are so many bars in New Orleans. It's hard. I mean, this could literally be any bar in the city. I'm sure it's decorated to look like a specific one, but it's not one I'm familiar with. Hey, it's our hot dog customer. Oh, stomach don't feel right? Yeah, I'll bet not. That hot dog finally catch up to you? Past couple hours been the worst experience of my whole life. Why'd you let me eat that thing? Seemed fresh to me. That's what I thought too. Left, my stomach started screaming. You know how hard it is to find a bathroom in the French Quarter? I do, actually, yeah. I do. There was only one bar that I could well, two. Two bars that I could reliably find a bathroom in when I lived in the Quarter, obviously, other than my own apartment. One place was a wonderful bar, 24-hour bar called Flanagan's on Toulouse Street. Flanagan's is not open anymore, unfortunately. But they had a decent bathroom that was relatively clean. And they didn't have a lot of people there, so you usually could get into the bathroom. The other place was a bar on Decatur Street called Aunt Tiki's. And Aunt Tiki's is actually cleaned up a lot. The last time I was at Aunt Tiki's, I walked in and was just like, is this the same bar? You guys, like, washed it. It was creepy. It was creepy. The place was clean. But Tiki's, when I was there regularly, was a filthy little shithole. And going to the bathroom there was not sanitary. It was only what you did in a last resort. But it's not bad now. Tiki's isn't bad now. Tiki's is still there. So if you need a bathroom in the French Quarter, Tiki's on Lower Decatur. You found one? That's good. No, I didn't find one. Let's ask him what he did. What did you do? You don't want to know. Yeah, you're probably right. Better keep moving. Have a good night. Does it sound like I'm having a good night? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. Cooking recipes on his phone? Alright. Small group gossips conspirately, the music spilling from inside downs, all the vaguest details. Love triangle, too much whiskey, someone kicked in the wall in a fit of rage. When I was... Now, here's the thing. These people are sitting out here smoking, because, of course, no smoking inside bars. But to show my age, when I was bar crawling in New Orleans, you still could legally smoke inside bars. And people would come outside to get fresh air. And then they'd go back inside to have cigarettes. And I remember how pissed everyone was when the ordinance changed and made it so that you couldn't smoke inside the bars and the clubs. Oh, so pissed. No cover tonight, just checking IDs. Nice. What's happening tonight? Bounce night. Oh, yeah. New Orleans bounce. If you haven't heard bounce music, it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Different than I'd expect. Yeah, a lot of white people for bounce night. What, a bunch of white kids shaking their ass to bounce, so I'm supposed to give a shit? Didn't mean anything by it. All I listen to is Christmas music. Oh, Dallas. Alright, Dallas. Seriously? Don't even start. We here having bounce night for a bunch of white kids? Yeah. Oh, so now it's a problem all of a sudden because all you listen to is Christmas music. And now it's a problem. That's right. Where are you from, Stinky? Minneapolis. Transplants. Enough said. Christmas music is kind of creepy, man. Whoa, boys. Come on, calm down. Cool, man. It's fine. God damn. I'm looking for a sculpture. Talk about the douche's little game keeps calling the cops on me. Presumably, yes. You don't look like one of those mall Nazis. What this about? I'm just an academic. No kidding. So we visited their secret lair or whatever. They took over the old Promenade Mall. So I figured it out. I couldn't last time. I couldn't figure out what the Promenade Mall was supposed to be. It's the Esplanade Mall. The Esplanade Mall is completely abandoned practically. There used to be an Old Navy there. There isn't anymore. There's just a Target and I think a Lens Crafters. And that's pretty much all that's in that mall anymore. Yeah. They hid one right outside the bar, so we had the mall Nazis coming by every night to find it. And the last night, Ditchman came and grabbed it. Ditchman? Who's Ditchman? Lives over by the mall, usually hanging around the ditches, feeding the ducks. I don't know the guy, but Bell vouches for him, so he must be alright. Sounds like we're heading back to the mall. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Just to be thorough, let's use the app. Just make sure I'm not expecting there to actually be anything here. Yeah. And let's go inside for a second. Gotta drink some other time. No, I would like to go in. I would like to listen to the bounce music, sir. Ugh, fine. Alright. Promenade Mall. And let's go to the drainage canal. Where's Ditchman? He's not here. Alright, well, maybe Ditchman is over here. Bruce yet? No, not yet. I was hoping you could... Oh. Alright, so he's not Ditchman, apparently. Alright. Well, that's a little upsetting. All entrance, drainage canal. Did I mess up? Alright. Maybe... Hold on. Let's just look around here. I don't think I'll find anything here. I may have to just run the app at the ditch. Yeah. Alright, let's go over here. There it is. Alright, the second reading. Leave the hospital and discover faith, that immaterial essence. Pray, Garrett. Pray in the closet during the football games. Post prayers to the show forums just to fuck with the scum. That's how the Garretts find you. One's named Garrett, so they're all named Garrett. Some kind of joke? Doesn't matter. You're Garrett too. 29 Garretts in all. Garrett worked in the basement below the council chambers. Uh-oh. Said they had a closet full of old computers. Garrett plugged one in, used as a server. That's how Garrett hosted Sermons in the Sky. Projected videos of someone he found online. Said he grew up in Kenner just like Garrett. Garrett began watching him too and told the other Garretts to subscribe. Soon all the Garretts are watching Kenner John. John summoned his flock to the ziggurat of Promenade Mall and taught them about Christ's hidden nature and the secrets of faith. He spoke of these things... Uh-oh. There's a person that's appearing in my vision. Hi, crazy man. Oh, it's Pawpaw. Well, what do you think about Johnny? Don't you just hate him? A real fuck, isn't he? Can I help you? Catherine, dear, it is I who will be helping you on this night. I knew you'd come to see me, waiting in the ditches, waiting. No trouble there, child. Just happy to do it. You need access to the mall? Here I am, delighted to assist. The man eyes the ring hanging from Catherine's neck. You even wear the stone of the Magdalene, just as she herself wore it. You are the image of her beauty. You. Why are you here? We were neighbors once upon a time, don't you remember? I've only come to help, as neighbors do. Oh boy. What is this? It's my responsibility to guide you and to watch over the children. I've been to see Kay. She is well. Excuse me? Can you tell me what this is about? It's about a boat. A boat that can get you into the mall. The Garretts, they favor me over John, that little shrimp. That little sad boy. I'll be your guide into the mall. The sanctum of the Garretts. This man, I think he's been following me. To help you, to help. I've always watched over you. But Blue, a good man, they say. An asshole. He wouldn't let your pawpaw near you. Well, here I am. Come to tell you, you needn't worry about Kay. Keep her name out of your mouth. Now you just gotta slap him. Go full Will Smith on him. 'Cause she'll be home. Perhaps too late for you. Dying, they say. From becoming to being, the philosophers say. Where'd you see my daughter? Walking through California, like it were Galilee. Her robes frayed, splendid, divine. Oh God, religious nuts drive me crazy. Nope, not getting in a ditch with this guy. No way. There's no one else in this place to help you. Do you see anyone else? Anyone who will help? Don't want your help. Don't want to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me and my family. Are we clear? I have all the time in the world, Catherine, but you, dear, you do not. I am not here to frighten you or to harm you. Quite the opposite. Without my help, there'll be no getting into this mall. Patience is a virtue of your pawpaw. I am your only way in. Ugh. Oh yeah, he's definitely a stalker. Seems like this parking lot is full of strange men who know your name. Am I missing something here? What, you think I invited them? I don't know. Maybe. Just as confused as you. Ugh. He's so creepy. Okay, we need the third apocryphal, right? Yeah. Nope, I don't need to listen to this again. I really don't. Oh, Jesus. I think I am going to have to use him because I'll bet you that I struggle to get into the council chambers. The overpass. What's City Hall? Wait, oh, hold on. This area's different. Woman with an exhausted expression sits on a bucket with a forgotten cigarette burning in her fingers. You one of the nerds that comes around here to play with puppets? I am not. Good. Back here trying to live a quiet life. These people with their haircuts, they come around here playing with puppets, making a bigger production, and the cops show up and give us a hard time. Got chased away from my last spot. I'm not trying to deal with that again. What was your last spot? Oh, the mall in Kenner? Oh, man. I was one of the first after they condemned the building. Man lived in the closet. He was strange but kept to himself. No one bothered me in that place till the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us. Little bastards. Guy John, their leader. He should die. Hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. Oh yeah, that's not creepy. Alright, I don't know if we're going to be able to get in here, but let's try. Wait, Garrett sent us? Nah. We're here because of Ken or John. I've let a lot of people pass in the evenings wanting to take a picture from the roof or whatever the hell. None of them look like you two. Following my gut here. No, we're serious. Just training. Why? We need to get inside the mall. Yeah, I know it's been boarded up for years. The Garretts took it over. This whole city lost its mind. Listen, there's some funny stuff happening in this building at night. If you're thinking you can just walk up to the roof, it's not like that. Be careful getting around. One of the generators went dead. The elevator is out. So are the stairwell lights. Hey, they let me in. Okay. Ahead is an elevator corridor with a stairwell. A long, unmarked hallway extends to her left. The exit is at her back. Let's go to the elevators. Let's go to the stairwell. Let's go down. A fading fluorescent bulb strobes in the hallway to her left. The stairwell's at her back. Go left. Catherine turns the corner, immediately meets the stare of a man squatting in the ground in the stuttering light of the hallway. God. Hi. I wouldn't stick around too long. What's that supposed to mean? The man's demeanor remains unchanged. He removes a receipt from his shirt pocket with a note scribbled on the back. He begins to read. On the 7th floor is a planner, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In the darkness are hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any missteps and the elevator will clear the mistake. Oh boy, here we go. The first number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers. Third most distant from the sky. There are 11 floors should one count the basement. Our second number is equally low and high. Probably the 5th floor. Alright, so we start on the 3rd floor, then there's the 5th floor. The 3rd is just above it, 5th from the sky. Which technically, well, 5th from the sky. Hmm. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm thinking about this wrong. All right. First number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers, third most distant from the sky. So if there's 11 floors total, counting the basement, then the third most distant from the sky would be floor. Well, actually, if you don't, you've got the first floor. So that's 10 floors, actually. And then you've got 10, 9, 8, 7. So that's floor 8. 8, 5, 6. I don't know. I don't think that's right. Unless I'm thinking about this wrong. Not what I wanted to do. Return to the elevators. The lobby. Let's go down the hallway. Catherine wanders the hallway. It terminates in the council chambers. Okay, yeah. All right. All right. Let's try the door. Lock. That makes sense. Opens. Open. Okay. Through the elevators. Press the elevator panel. Does it sound like an elevator's coming? Yeah. I'd like to be able to put these numbers in to the lobby. All right, let's exit the building. Not yet. All right, so. Hi, friend. We need your help. The band and the men in the basement spoke a riddle. All right. First number is the floor above the council chambers. Yeah. So I think it's 256. Yeah, I get that, but going back in, yep. This doesn't let me do anything. I can't Can't click or change the numbers here. I'm missing something. All right, let's go up and see what happens. Feel around. Catherine gropes. Feels just a touch of other hand. Startled, she gasps, withdrawing her own. Someone is in here. Hello? Oh my god, I got a handshake. Who's there? Oh, there we go. I got the 2. Okay, alright. Okay, here we go. Going up to floor 3. Go up to floor 4. Blow up to floor 5. Let's reach out a hand. Yep. There we go. Now we go up. And we reach out a hand. Catherine? Oh god, it's... Hand jerks her violently to the floor. Oh no! Hey. Slaps the wall. Tell me who the hell is there? Zeko trails off. Catherine looks up to the ground from the ground. The light switches on from high above them. Dallas, help me up, please. Dallas recovers Catherine from the floor, and she hangs her arm over his shoulder. Not in any kind of condition to be doing this. Yeah, I know it. Alright, there's a light up there. Let's just go find this planner, get to the roof, whatever it takes to get done here. Man sits at the desk. Planner, office is closed. Trying to get to the roof. Any chance you could help? You don't look like the other ones, I'll say that. Excuse me? Where's your shirt? Planner dismisses Catherine with a hand wave and points toward the coat rack near the door. Key cards hanging on the rack. Turns to his original posture facing the window. Alright, I got the key card. Working late? No, later than usual. Sorry to bother you. Cool. Get out of here. Okay. Go up. Go up. And let's go up. Alright, we got a magnetic card reader, and we have got... Alright, let's exit to the roof. Catherine steps through the door into the cool winter air. Yeah. Woman with cancer should not be climbing 10 floors of steps, that's for sure. Ah, the building on the right, that's the Superdome. Getting too old for this shit. Wandering around like this on my 49th birthday? What a life. Birthday? Today's your birthday? Today is my birthday. At least it's memorable. No question there. You alright? I'm fine. Just needed to breathe for a minute. That was strange. Can never be normal with Super. Always got some some shit like that. So I keep doing it. I don't know. Dallas lifts his hand in resignation. There's not much else, really. Not anymore. What would you rather be doing? You could. What I'd like to do? Be home with my daughter and my grandchild. I feel you there. Where's home? Hollygrove. Aww. Home's Hollygrove. Hollygrove's a nice little area. It's not very fancy or wealthy, but it's a nice little area. There used to be this really nice farmer's garden market kind of place. They grew a bunch of great crops. They sold them nice and affordable. Nice, good, local produce. All grown at the farm there in Hollygrove. It was really a cool place. Unfortunately, it went under. I loved that market. Hollygrove Farmers Market was just so nice. They started staying with me a few months back. They liven up the place. Yep, kids will do that. Son and a daughter. Can't get the younger one out of the house. But the daughter, she doesn't want anything to do with me. Thought maybe when I was diagnosed she'd come around, but she never did. Catherine looks toward the westbound traffic. No, she never did. Hurts to be dropped like that. Sometimes it hurts worse the more time passes. I just know I won't see her before I die, and that... it does. It does hurt. It hurts, and then you die. That's life, though, right? Life hurts, and then you die. And then nothing will hurt anymore. It's not all bad. Just hope there's something on the other side. There is. I know there is. The ones I hurt and left behind, I'll see them there. I'll get to apologize. Amen. Let me ask you the same question you asked me. Why you keep doing this? Not a lot of runners our age. Long story. This is my first time on the app, but things have been interesting for a while now. I tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Yeah? Why not? Let's just say I lied on my resume. Nearly everyone you meet has a story like that in this line of work. Nothing special about me, then. Oh, I wouldn't say that. The old man in the ditch thinks you're special. Let him think it. So you figured this lap's sculpture is around here somewhere? Said something about it being in the sky. Alright. Let's grab my app. Where is it? I can't move this up or down, can I? I can't. Ah, here we go. I gotta look up into the sky first. Now let's try it. There it is. The third reading from the Apocryphon of Kenner-John. New Orleans is a pit, and Garrett stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. Oh, it's not that bad of a city. I mean, it's a lot like Night City from Cyberpunk, but it's got its charm. A messenger visits John, tells him about the early faithful, now living in the cavities of the Martian moons. Oh boy. I bet you this guy thinks Elon Musk is cool. Tells him there's a way to commune with them through the Adamic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's mind. There's a chrism A fluid that John must imbibe. It is an egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low world's reach. The Garretts must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel with which to leave this Earth. Crazy people. Having imbibed the chrism, John may ascend beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. The twilight language. Oh, Bella, I love you. I won't do anything to harm you except stalk you mercilessly. And then rip my fangs into your pregnant belly. Two Garretts work together at Stennis. Stennis is a NASA facility in Mississippi, I think it is. Or not quite in Mississippi. It's east. East of here. Might be in Mississippi. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find other engineers sympathetic to their plan. Yeah, Stennis specifically tests rocket engines. It's one of its main things. The testing facility. The Garretts labor for 895 days, and in that time the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg, which holds the chrism to know God's mind. So is that it? We found all three. Let's go ask the kids at the mall. All right. No service. I'm running out of money. Text message received. From SuperDuck. We will send an advance to your wallet in order for you to complete the mission. Please do not waste our time. Well, thank you, SuperDuck. Where did they go? Two shits? Where did they go? Why did we just waste our time? We have to get in here. One option comes to mind. The creep in the ditch. I hate this night. Get back here, you little crappy kids. Right. Hi, Papa. We need your boat. His face is pure glee. How wonderful, a boat ride into John's fucking skull. We'll live inside it. Calm down, keep your distance, lower your voice. We need the boat, not you. The mall, John's skull, John's skull. Oh boy. The boat is just a little further down the canal. Let us go and visit the sanctum of the Garretts. Gross. Okay, we're back to K. Instruction manual for the crane. You read from the manual. Shields railroad cranes can be operated from a safe distance using control panels located in various points around the facility. Each crane is labeled with a unique identification number. To operate a crane, enter the prefix code 2914, followed by the crane ID. Cool. Okay. Security Zone A. We got the railroad crane, freight elevator, and the plantation. Got a command terminal. Freight elevator lock disengaged. Drone bay lock disengaged. Cool. Let's look at security status. Authenticated. Alright. The center security monitor displays the Good Hope Cemetery. Raised tombs surrounding all sides by refinery architecture. Now that we're in, take a look at what Lucky got. The mound crouches down, opens a backpack, reveals 2 grenades. Got these from a guy at the burger place. Lucky done played with bigger grenades than this. These more like little toys. Loud as it is around here, they ain't likely to make much of a ruckus. We get into any more scuffles, they might be handy, but we best be choosy. Only got us the two. Alright. There'll be no use against the St. Clair models that guard the Good Hope plantation. Well, sure, them guards not your average type. We'll need to find some other way to get rid of them. I say, there's that big bastard hanging from the railroad crane over there. Freight mover. Robot just like you. Maybe might be your partner. Let's go talk with it. A mover has no agency. How do you know? Thought you wasn't a St. Clair. You come up with something better, lucky all ears. Till then, he just go with his gut. Lucky done got all kinds of help from robots. Alright, these guys, let's see here. They're making us go to space now? Imagine the overtime you'd get, not to mention the hazard pay. Shit. Wish I could be like one of them old timers. Retire on workman's comp. Careful what you wish for. You know them old guys just play it up for the news. They bump their heads, tying their shoe, and got a paid vacation. Give me a break. You know any of the ones that died in the blast? Yeah, I knew a couple. Blue, Wiki. Good guys. Wiki weren't on the plant 2 weeks. It's work no joke. Somebody got to do it. People want to drive around, eat their microwave dinners, all that shit. Don't come free. Somebody got to make it. Just hope it ain't us next time. Keep your eyes and ears open. The ones that get hurt ain't paying attention. Shield's commitment to sustainability is built on our business model. Oh boy. Protect the planet's ecosystems. Shield leverages informatics and machine learning to harvest extraplanetary resources such as magnified solar energy and astral ore. Oh, we got asteroid mining, huh? Our priority is the safety of our workers and the integrity of wetlands and other natural habitats across the planet. A greener world awaits. Alright, let's... I do want to see what's on the catwalk, but let's go to the crane platform first. Alright, so that's crane 16. Oh, Jesus Christ. You will dive into the water and the depths will become the surface. The breeze will change the shape of the flame and the flame will be as boundless as the territory that it lights. Dude sounds like a mentat. I just heard the juice of Safu. Then my eyes become... What is it? Become speed. Speed becomes motion. I set my mind in motion. I don't remember the line. Hey, buddy, keep it down. Ain't time to make a ruckus yet. You will find in the water not only flames, but whole hurricanes. There will be patterns of light that form the shape of the old bayous, where those who killed for freedom still hide. It's like a poem or something? Rattling cages on the tracks and whispering at the pond. Perhaps the pond will whisper back. That ground, that soil, those bloody days. The lights of the lanterns became this very flame. Be straight with me. You gonna help us or not? We'll find the old pull boat where the ghosts still hide their eyes. There are mall eyes and ditch eyes and bayou eyes. There are eagle eyes and duck eyes and cardinal eyes. There are John's eyes, and there are your eyes, and your eyes are the refinery eyes. Guess I was wrong to think this thing would be any help. What's that number on its chest? Yep, 16. Yeah, that's the identification number. Let's go find the controls, drop this goofy bastard right on the guards. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Good hope flame ain't burning too hot tonight. Some nights this thing get bigger than anything you can imagine. Light up the whole parish. Think this thing controls that crane over there? We could use this a little trouble. Alright. Please enter the command code. What was it? 2419? Hold on. It's two something. Dang it, I already forgot the code. Maybe it's 2914? Nope. I guess we're gonna have to go back and figure it out. Entrance, guard area. What was that code? 2914. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. Alright. 2914. Greener world awaits. Okay, that's what it says. Two, 914. What? That was it. 2914. Okay. Hold up. Have I gone mental? Two, 914. Oh, followed by the crane ID. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Dang it. 291416. Manual override confirmed. There we go. Please enter a movement path code. Uh-oh. No clue. I just punched in some random numbers. I punched in whatever came to mind, but this ain't the direction I'd hoped. Seems to be slowing down. Sure, it will stop before it reaches the flame. Uh-oh. They wouldn't have a code that sends the damn thing into a gas fire. Yeah, they might. Oh, dear Lord Jesus Christ. I think it didn't matter what code I put in. I think no matter what, I'm going to throw that thing into the fire. That thing rambled a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. Set out to cause a distraction. This most certainly qualifies. I guess that's what happens when you talk your poetry to Oh Lucky. Oh my god. Let's hope the explosion drew a few guards away from headquarters. This don't do it, then nothing will. Wait, y'all hear something?
Right.
Whoa, what are you? Anybody tell me if this thing's hostile? Drone priest? Drone priest. That's creepy. They'll never decommission the drone priest, baby. The drone priest is going to kill you. Gone, gone forever. Come, my little ones, let's dance. Here we go. We got combat. Alright, we are going to start with the one that does a lot of damage. Alright. I got lucky there with a critical. Alright, there we go. What in the good Lord's name? Yeah, that was really weird. Alert. Alert. Alright. Look it, no guards. Guess Lucky was right. Anything interesting here? Nope. What? You're creepy. You're very creepy. Such splendid attire. You have chosen vagabonds of the highway as your guise? Fitting finery for this pageant of the epiphany and the ashes. Beyond these doors, the masquerade of the refinery flame. In each likeness, a shadow in opposition is cast. That which is low shall rise. The swamps become mountains, the earth a ceiling of the sky. The path is straight for the wayward. The thieves are gift givers. The flames the province of the mind. I didn't know what to expect, but this sure as hell weren't it. Don't attract attention. Let's move along. Yeah, seriously. Please enter, vagabonds. Alright, I'm going. What? Man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or attempt to call him. Hey, it's Bruce! That's a dude that if I was Catherine, I would have a message for him. Why bend to the will of the weak? Flower crown, there he goes. Why punish those who carry passion and virtue into their hearts? Power is the very essence of life. That's great, Bruce. It's Garrett now. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not calling you by your cult name. Not a cult. It's a place for visionaries to thrive, and tonight we'll leave this world. Saw Ken or John bragging about that online. Godspeed. That toy rocket's going to explode before it leaves the ground. Yeah, probably. The engineering is sound. I'm helping to launch it. You're blitzed. You could even walk a straight line. Keep it up. You can only hide your jealousy for so long. You think I'm jealous that you joined a cult? Not that. You know what I'm talking about. The CEO chose me as assistant director. You wanted it. You wanted it so bad. But I still possess the confidence to leave it behind. Take a leap of faith. Bruce, we all know you got daddy issues. Why don't you hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Weak-minded reject, you'll never assumed you'd understand. Excuse me? You're only humiliating yourself. The Sun and the Minotaur watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. Alright, they're going to be a problem. Trench coat. You come to the one last year? When they lit the Nutria on fire? Wait, that Nutria better have been dead before... Nutria are like giant, like, wharf rat kind of creatures. They're actually kind of cute, to be honest with you. Yeah, they say St. Thomas Clare shows up every year. Or the Thomas St. Clair. He might be here tonight. Just no way to know with all the costumes. That why his daughter didn't show? She's probably up there in her office drinking alone. There's too much bad energy here. Saw online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might bail early to check it out. Birdhead! There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to further deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she doesn't join us tonight. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She's at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. Why is Laura at odds with her father? They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There is technology of unknown origins that has made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering the mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purpose of gathering ore. It's her final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Her father, Thomas St. Clair, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and to intercept it for his own designs. He's a man without a face. You will never see Thomas St. Clair, but his eyes are everywhere that he wishes them to be. They are here tonight, behind several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realize. Why is Laura at odds with the board? Probably because she pursued this mystery device, yep, against the board's wishes. The operating budget ordered to siphon money toward her zealous mission. She believes she can secure this tech. The board will forgive her her many transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she is mistaken. It's too late for her. A coup is already underway. Ooh. It has only taken this long because they hoped her spiral to madness would drive her to suicide. Oh, lovely. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds with many profitable contracts. But Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. Tell me about this tech. A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades. A visitor for a distant star, a hoax, an angel, a military weapon, a drone, distortion created by combusting in the swamp gas. No one has been able to capture the specimen, or even verify its existence. Laura becomes more irate with each proposed theory. She grows darker by the day, and the device escapes her reach at every turn. Well, that guy was useful. Chatty Cathy. Oh, look, Keith is here. You made it after all. Lot to take in, eh? How'd you get through? How did you get through? Called my buddy who had security around here. Told me to come on down. Why didn't you mention at the bar? Slipped my mind. Of course it did. Been thinking about what to call my website since I left the bar. Finally settled on a name. You ready? Keith's Corner. How do you like that? The executives, the landlords, so-called philanthropists, they'll be cornered in Keith's Corner. Well, it's catchy, that's for sure. Want the website to look like a boxing ring. Want the logo to have boxing gloves in it. Might even do some live streams. Pretty good idea. Got an improvised dance performance going on. The dancers periodically pause in their motion and eye the crowd with an exasperated look of distrust. One is dressed in a marooned robe, the other a feathered cape. Let's approach the stage. Make your way toward the stage. Let's mimic the dance. They're crab walking? Oh, God. The on-stage performers, oh, they don't like it. They stop. You stop as well and meet the expression. One of the performers raises his hand to you. The shadow. You raise your hand in kind. The tryhard. Performer gives you the middle finger and turns away. Alright, that was kind of funny. Alright, so I gotta get my mom's possessions. Retinal scan. Tonight we search the stars for God's signal. Alright, man. That's enough of your nonsense for one night, Bruce. You're drunk. Let's go find somewhere to lay you down. Well, that was awful. Ever since he became Laura St. Clair's assistant, he's been like this. Callous, arrogant, rude. And now he's gotten into this crap at the mall? I've had enough. Dude, you blame his dad? His dad's just kind of like sitting in his house wishing the kid would come home. If that man had said just one nice thing to him, I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. He's drying out by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to. Sweet. Back to the elevator. The Drunk King. This was the individual causing the scene in the ballroom. Did you see how they were behaving? They all want my position. They want what I have, a view from the inside, a view of the river, the lights. Well, screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Alright. Drag the slouching king toward the retinal scanner. Fucking what? Alright, there you go. Thanks a lot, dipshit. That's quite the scene. Standing in that elevator there. There we go, Laura St. Clair. Alright. Regional CEO. She knows I'm here. I felt you here before I even saw you on the monitor. You're silent. Just like Catherine. I'd look out over the town and imagine where she might be. Never anywhere. Just silent. Things have been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're always on, you don't sleep, you don't feel. Not anything. Vague. Nothing. Nowhere. I don't sleep either. When I sit up in bed and open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime, they beg, but I don't turn away. There was a time when I would, but I've lost the energy. Now I watch. I'm not here tonight for the party. I've kept my distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father. so they'd rather I resign or die. I stay here, right here. I can see the river here and the flame. Thought it would be me that the light would see. Of course, it was Catherine. The flame is still mine, still burns for me. Done so much that is wrong, held out so long just to stay near it, but I've lost my hold. The vagueness, shadows, the board has had it. The box on the shelf, it's what you came for, so take it. By all rights, it's yours. Thought I found what I needed, but it was a mistake. Catherine was smarter than me, or more stubborn. I don't want the others to have it after I'm gone. Not my father, not the board. I wanted to experience the light, wanted to touch it, but I can't stand around any longer. That's all. Go find your brother. Text of the console displays a sequence of locations, each entry time stamped. It is, you infer, description of your movement through the premises. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to rifle through your things, lady. Live with it. Binder no different in appearance from the rest of its own in the collection on the viability of operating a server supercluster at the Shield Norco refining facility. Yeah, I'm reading that. While the Mississippi River provides a natural cooling source, the Norco location is determined to be too precarious for a full supercluster build-out. Hurricanes, coastal erosion, unreliable state management. You're right. And the location's proximity to nuclear facilities could result in cascading disaster events that would jeopardize critical network infrastructure. It would better serve as a support node for the proposed Gulf Coast Astral Eyes distributed regional system. Interesting. All right, I got my mom's box. All right, bills from Auctioneer. They actually called it Auctioneer this time. Books on a range of environmental topics, a dimes discount rewards card, and other ephemera. All right. Anything else here before I leave? Nope. Oh, and Kay? Don't trust her. I don't know who her is, but okay. Oh, shit. Did she just... We must go. Now, yeah, no kidding. I am not getting blamed for that murder. This is where I get off. Suppose they'll be looking for us all once that woman's body's discovered. Lucky's advice, keep a low profile. Come along, Potts. We have what we've come for. The box of Catherine's possessions, though its contents leave me more perplexed than before we arrived. Most of it contained was trash, scraps of paper, scribbled notes. The only thing of any interest was a dimes discount coupon card. Did your mother visit the gas station before she died? Why would S.H.I.E.L.D. think to grab it? This puts us no closer to finding Blake. My mom was conducting research. My mom was exhumed. Her body was stolen from the Red Church Mausoleum. Alright. Laura St. Clair was searching for something. Searching for an elusive tech. Old man in Norco named Papa had delusions about your mom. Yep. Blake saw him wandering near your mom's tomb. My mom saw something in the lake. What is it? A vessel of light that was made hidden in the lake for decades. Or a visitor from the distant stars, or a hoax. Something crazy. Laura St. Clair wants it. She thinks it's a key to space travel. Tom St. Clair wants it. But I don't know why. Home St. Clair is searching for something. Okay, nothing more special from there. I can't leave this area for some reason. Maybe I can only do it this way. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go to Dime's Discount. Really? Card is a forgery? Fluid of thought swirl within the robot's head. Catherine, she always kept her secrets hidden in plain sight. We must search the house. There's more to find there. Yeah, but people are gonna be probably looking for me inside that house. Why would Catherine carry around a counterfeit coupon card? There must be some explanation. She was very secreted. We may find some clues hiding around the house. Oh, the poor kitty. You run your hands along the deteriorating contours of the statue. Yeah, I had a feeling that this thing was snaps opposite by design. Odd assemblage of electronics carelessly soldered together. The center of the electronic configuration appears to be a card reader. There you go. Insert the coupon card. From within the house, you hear a vague clop of something mechanical. Alright, we just did something. Go in the attic. Nothing. Pile has shifted since the last time I looked. Clear away the boxes, revealing... Ah, here we go. Portal built into the floor. Unbelievable. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? Secret door. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Alright. Working light hangs from two small hooks driven into the wall. Its extension cord runs into a makeshift ductwork out of the closet. Laptop, something weird. Signal jammer, processor. Alright, let's look at the laptop. Dated laptop. Its keyboard covered in grime. Alright. Wireless signal jammer. What would Catherine need with such a device? The center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other one runs to the laptop. Alright. Custom built processor. Yep. Let's turn on the PC. Okay. Decipherable static blossoms from the speakers. In distorted bursts, the noise begins to cohere to a cracked simulation of your mother's voice. Complete. Extracting a zip file. Driver update required. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What is enumerating alphabetical text index K? Please. Is this child age 23? For your cognitive versioning needs, choose the Greater New Orleans Neuro Versioning Clinic. Dear God. Driver update required. Oh my gosh, you're scaring the crap out of me when you do that. Enumerating alphabetical index. Array number member deleted. What is that? No, no, please no. If you can hear me, please. Away that robot, please. Please get away. Uh-oh. What is happening? To the mall, to the mall, through John's skull, through John's skull. The Garretts have been instructed to protect the sacred messenger, but they are foolish and easily outwitted. Their greatest weakness is their treachery. All you must do is catch them fibbing, lying, and going against the will of John, their idolater. And then what? Show them for the hypocrites that they are. Sow seeds of disloyalty. This will present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. I see. You got any kind of recording app on that phone of yours, Catherine? If we're going to try to play these people against one another, might help. Good point. I'll install one. We will be on to the Garretts presently. All right, let's do it. It's our first Garrett. His name is Gooch. His name is Gooch. Notice hangs on the door. It reads, "Attention Garretts. Ditchman is a repulsive snake who has no place in this mall. Anyone found consorting with him will be immediately excommunicated. Hope I'm clear. Love you all. John." Pitiful little boy. Garrett, my boy. Gooch. Pawpaw. You're the one around here who still calls me by my name. The others can be cruel, can't they? Steal one's name? So cruel. I can't get that last reading. I don't think I'll ever be a Garrett again. I'll be stuck wearing this shirt forever. Hey, look me in the eyes, boy. Oh, we're recording this. Oh, we can. Hold on. Look your pawpaw in the eyes. When Pawpaw takes over this mall, he will give you back your name. And the others, he will deem Gooch to punish them for their abuse. Patience, my boy. You're a real one, Pawpaw. Just keep a low profile. John's coming by tonight. John's coming by tonight. Yeah, he even put a lock on the door to keep you out. The little fuck. Just record me saying the passphrase, play it for the acoustic lock, and you can come in and out like normal. A splendid child. Record verse memos. First, hold the piece of dialogue you want to record. An icon will appear beneath the dialogue. Well, I already figured that out. Here's the passphrase. It's... Prayers up, boys. We're going to Mars. Record it. Just play it on the lock. Yeah, I'm recording all of this, brother. Oh. Acoustic locks use voice recognition. So I just speak into it? Yep. Alright, well. I know I recorded a lot of crap here. But you never know what you're going to need. That did it. Door should be open. We are inside. These hallways belong to the Garretts. Derelict corridors forgotten by John. Whichever hallway you choose to follow, it will take you to the far end of the mall. That is where John has imprisoned the messenger. A giant Garrett guarding the door to the cathedral. He is their newest recruit, naive in his allegiance to this profane fellowship. Let's find him and grind his allegiance to dust. Display of food. Schematic of a spaceship. Each vertical component of the vessel is labeled. At the base are the operator's commons. John's quarters sit above, followed by Petroleum Dream and the Chamber of Birds. The shepherds watch grounds the ship. Down the center of the thing is a dividing line labeled Jacob's Ladder. What are they getting up to in this place? It's a monument to the arrogance of John, but it won't be his to fly. There's, like, are those eyes or is that a camera? Those are eyes. Puck, my man. Garrett, my boy, how are things in this hallowed corridors of this exalted place? Oh, good. Everyone's getting ready for tonight's sermon. Sean will be here any minute. Once we arrive, we're locking down the mall. Better put my phone away. Can't keep scrolling. Standing here for hours. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Hey, man, I doom scroll too. These hallways are yours. Scroll freely, my Garrett. I like your style, Puck. Alright, let's go. Yeah, those are the boys that were supposed to let us in. Let's have a little chat with them. Whoa, whoa, we'll block the screen. We're killing civilians. I'm killing civilians. There's only one remote. So John lets you play games? John wants us to be our best selves. This is me at my best. Oh, device memory is full. You're quite good at it. I know, because I practice. How often? All day, every day. The new guys get stuck doing grunt work like guard duty and gardening. A true Garrett knows what really matters. Video games. That's right. Video games are what matters. Kill the man wearing the little shorts. I was going to, dude. Give it a rest. Alright, well, video memory's full. Let's go in here. Let's delete a bunch of this stuff. Alright, there we go. Welded steel container, garden sits with a buzzy LED lamp, crops, mixed herbs, and winter sprouts. Snacks for a Garrett. Healthy boys. My secret closet. My precious closet in John's kingdom. Perhaps I'll hide here in my closet and wait for him to walk by. I'll pop out. Surprise! Door is locked by a keypad. I actually don't know the code. Well, I wasn't supposed to record that, but whatever. See the titles on the bookshelf. The angelic language. The unnamed apostles. Speak the angelic language. One must first drink from the mouth of an angel. This will cause a temporary madness in the aspiring speaker before removing all internal barriers that imprison one's mind. The aspirant is blessed with a sufficient clarity of faith. She will at this moment be prepared to receive the language in the garden before the fall of man. Should she inhabit Earth, another barrier will stand between herself and the divine language. The planet is shrouded in a sphere of distortion caused by cell towers and other sources of electromagnetic field radiation. Its blight corrupts incoming signals and makes the angelic communication that many of our ancestors enjoyed impossible. In order to speak directly with God's children who reside in nearby corners of our galaxy... Oh, wow. This is boring. The aspirant must not simply kiss the mouth of an angel, but must travel far from the distortion of Earth. The aspirant must then pray with a pure heart and mind at the foot of the altar of the divine feminine. Only then will the language that encodes the fabric of our reality become intelligible. I almost do not want to read the Unnamed Apostles if it's as boring as this first one. The Unnamed Apostles understand the highly malleable holographic aspect. Space-time and can bend it to at will. They are capable of enlarging interior spaces. Blah, blah, blah. That is a gift of the unnamed apostles who have been erased from Scripture and made heretics. Alright. Garrett. Pawpaw, the immortal. Why, the most faithful among the Garretts blesses my door. As soon as we get an angle grinder, that won't be your closet anymore. What do you do? What'd you do with Garrett? He went in there and he never came out. Perhaps you had your nose buried in one of John's heretical little books when he left? Door's coming off, you bastard. Language, Garrett. Are we not in the house of God? Asshole. Wow. Hey, Papa, you got any of that stuff from last time? I could really use something to take the edge off. The energy's bad in here, man. What is it that you desire, my Garrett? Something to clear your mind and widen your eyes? For that, I must venture to St. Somewheres. Or perhaps something that will open your heart to the divine presence of God. Your Papa must visit Lafreniere Park for such stuff. Or is it an easy, restful sleep you desire? So, Santa Claus will have what you need. Shit, that all sounds great. I'll take any of that. The divine stuff, the Santa Claus stuff, just whatever, man. John's coming! John's coming. John will be here soon to spread the good news. Where are your shoes, Garrett? John says you shouldn't wear shoes, just like the Desert Fathers. But he wears shoes. Nah, Papa, John goes around barefoot, just like us, just like you. John's delicate feet. Poor baby, he wears sneakers. He'll be here soon, and then you can look for yourself and see. We'll make a mockery of the blasphemers who are foolish as to disobey him. Yeah, like who? Why, the new Garrett, of course. I fear the new Garrett does not take his responsibilities seriously. The one guarding the cathedral over there? Yes. You're newer than he is, goofball. But my hair's much nicer, much smoother. The new Garrett. You're the new Garrett. The new Garrett who guards the cathedral does not wear his hair as he should. Straightened and at the jaw, as John requests. The new Garrett sins against John and will be punished. Man, you're the weirdest one here. Oh, hey, look, it's Flannel Ass. Flannel Ass? Garrett, would you like to buy a phone case? Got a real nice selection, only $5 a piece. Sure. Lots of cases. Which are you interested in? Oh, God. One of them gives you an achievement. Hold on. I've got to find the alligator phone case. All right, maybe I got to find it. Frog. Sure, why not? Sure. We're going to buy all three. Oh, good. The ditch fairy crept out of his closet. Garrett! John doesn't want you around here. You keep showing up. I'm going to have to do something about it. Wow. I've actually know guys who look like this. Soon we'll not have to worry about John at all. Yeah, whatever you say, you twisted old freak. John and the other Garretts, they aren't like us. They lack our conviction. Like hell. They're here for the same reason I am. And what reason is that? Because modernity is cancer. Drugs, consumerism, porn addiction, algorithms hijacking people's lives. Me and the boys reject all of it. No drugs, no trash food, no soft drinks, no porn, no video games. If I didn't trust them, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Promise you that. Let's record that. These Garretts, they'll only disappoint you in the end. Nah, I know these guys. Faith, fitness, strength, virtue. Let's record that too. That's what the Garretts are all about. What's behind the door? So what's back there? Cathedral. No one's allowed to enter before tonight's ceremony. Even you? Nobody. I don't even have the passcode even if I wanted in. They say you can get the code by reading John's scripture, but I can't make heads or tails of it. What's the ceremony all about? No clue. Garrett's at the Ark. They say John found something in the lake. That's all any of us know. Alright, we got eyes. Creepy eyes over here again. Okay, let's see here. Let's go back a little bit. Hey, let's talk about your video game love. Alright, there we go. Alright. So we can probably get him to leave the door by playing that video game information. But I need the code first. An altar to the Virgin Mary sits here. Alright. Oh, there's a dude up there. Garrett stands scrolling among the vegetation and fiberglass stones of the fountain. He ignores Catherine and Dallas. They passed. Okay. He don't give a shit. Two Garretts whispered and giggle. A waltzing on the atrium. Okay. Whoa, I just went somewhere I was not expecting to go. Two Garretts hurl stray comments back and forth across the hallway in an exchange that resembles a conversation. Let's listen in. Right there when you got to ride the cricket thing. Tournament, frustration, antagonism, even indifferences. They're all valid things to design for. Pleasure, enjoyment, blah, blah, blah. You have all the agency want, but what's the point if you can't fast travel? Yeah, they're talking about a game, that's for sure. Ditchman, you still on that wild Da Vinci Code shit? Yes, I am, my boy. Found Jesus' grandkid yet, or what? It did indeed. She's right here with us. Is this kid, like, grabbing drugs or something? Or he's passing drugs to someone? What, that old lady? Quit. Hey, lady, are you Jesus' grandkid? Sure, why not? Just look at the jewel from hangs around her neck. Jewel of Magdalene. Pup, you know I love you, but that thing looks like it came out of a cereal box. Anyway, keep it up, pup. Let's go fly Jesus' grandkids around our rocket. Splendid. And what new trickery have you been up to of late, rotten fellow? Doing the same stuff I always have. Ripping on that bong like it's my job. Watching hentai with the boy. You watch hentai with other boys? Interesting. Putting back some cherry bang soda. Hold on. We're recording that. John would be very displeased. He's never been back in our life. These hallways are ours. Indeed, indeed. Thrones of Garrett are arranged beside those of the Sephirim in the kingdom of the Lord. Yeah. Okay, so one of these probably has a code in it somewhere. All right, let's see if we can figure it out. Nothing really interesting there. I don't see anything. Hmm. What now, Ditch Leprechaun? What must I do to show you these Garrets cannot be trusted? Nothing you can do. I trust my boys. What? He really said that? Damn. Well, whatever. He's still a teenager. He'll snap out of it. Pretty disappointing, though. Can't lie. As I say, dear Garrett, there are others who don't think like you are. Whatever, Ditch Man. That's just one Garrett out of many. Yeah, alright. Let's see here. Who said that? The sniveling Garrett with the sword? Rip Bong's hentai soda? They're all back there getting stoned and watching porn? No, no. They will only disappoint you, dear Garrett. I won't let two bad Garretts shake my faith. Well then, how about a third one? Okay. Alright, I need to record a third one saying something. Let's try that one. Yeah, I got another recording for you. Let me know what you think about this one. What? Told that little creep I'm growing it out. What the hell does he want? Can't grow my hair any faster. Let it rest. God damn. Sorry that these Garretts have hurt you again. This sucks, man, but that's only 3 of them. Do you need me to get something from every single one of them? Because I'm sure I can. Oh, God damn it. All right, let's see if if you're good with 4. All right, he doesn't give a shit about that one. So we'll get rid of that. Make some space. Doesn't seem to care about that one, so let's remove that. Okay. Okay. Apparently... Apparently 4 is not enough. Let's head outside. Okay. Maybe I need to find him some food. Can't take any of that. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I remember where there was some food. Hold on. Go to the parking lot. Let's go over here. Yeah, there's some chips here. Half-eaten bag of chips. Can't I take the chips? Give me the chips. Hey, Keith. Dude, I feel bad about what I asked. Didn't mean it. Come out like that. Get it. I just needed a second. Any developments on your end? Not a thing. Nobody coming in or out. In fact, I might call it. Grab myself a bite to eat. Be seeing you. See you around, Keith. There we go. Give me those chips. Alright, now before I go in, let's go in here real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna record it. You said, and boom. Recorded the Voos memo. I got it now. I recorded it. Never got to talk to you again. Alright, I got my food. Let's go to the loading bay. Hey, brah. Yeah. Have some chips. Oh, and they're so moist. Finally, some real food. Garrett told us I'd much rather enjoy perfectly moistened bag of chips. That's really gross that you like moist chips, kid. Really gross. Alright, let's see if Moist Chip Kid is enough to get us to finally get in here. Not upholding the fast, that glutton, whatever. Gooch isn't even a full Garrett, he's too slow, but still. Yet again, a Garrett has disappointed you. How much of these are you able to take, dear Garrett? Oh no, man, I'm really starting to lose it. That wasn't enough? Oh my god, man. I've talked to every Garrett. I've gotten every single one of these things. What are we gonna do about this dude? Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but I've talked to every single one of them. Leave. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna step away for just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
just